I'm doing day 246, the family unit and the vengeful character. From this point, I'm looking at how the vengeful character comes out, especially with when I'm with my family and when my family is threatened. So it's like a point of protection and defense, like defending them. And I use this vengeful character to make sure that those who I care about are protected, and if anything, happens to them, or if they're threatened in any way, I will change into this vengeful character to go and, help them and make them safe again. So this is a point I've seen within, when I was a kid, I used to do this with, with my sister. We'd play out in the playground and, around our neighborhood and stuff. And if any of the kids would, mess with her, I was older, she was younger than me, and if any of the neighborhood kids would mess with her or, treat her in any way that was not approved by, I didn't approve it, then I would, suit up, so to speak, into this vengeful character and go and make sure they pay and make sure they know that they can't mess with her anymore. And I was looking at the point of how families in general, it's like a fear-based point of living in our lives. We are with our family because obviously we're born into it, but we stay with them and we stay close to them because they are our protection. They give us, a feeling of safety, of comfortableness, of familiarity. And within this is a point of safety for yourself. And so it's really separating ourselves from the rest of society, the rest of our communities, and living from fear. And this is a point to be transcended within yourselves and within myself, because who we are here is we're all family, so to speak. We're all human beings, and yes, we're birthed into a certain unit, but the way we conduct ourselves within the family unit is based on fear. And I very much use this vengeful character within my living to, again, protect myself and those that I cared about. So it was used in a point of defense. Obviously not something that is conducive and a way of living that I would want for myself or my family, for that matter, or for anyone in this world, because it's always in a point of, separation, a point of standoffish, a point of fear, and, seeing another person in fear. And with what we're walking in destiny, it's, we're walking points to see that these are only programmed behaviors in our mind that we have lived into and been with our society over time, been programmed into just believing that we have to stick together as a unit, as a family unit. We can't trust anyone around us because, we don't know them and they're unfamiliar and they're out there. When really, we all live the same way. We all need the same things, and we need to come together more in a unity-based living condition so we can transcend this point of fear and separation between our neighbors, basically. And, live as a community-based, community, global community, and then communities and individual living conditions. That's what the equal money system is going to be, implementing communities, global community, all interconnected, all equal in one, all supported in the same systems, the same way, and all living from the principles of what is best for all. So, letting go of this vengeful character based on this family unit point, letting go of the point of, I need to protect myself, I need to protect those that I care about and that are my family, and, open up and embrace others as myself, equal to myself, and stop, obviously, the points of trying to protect others and myself, because there's no, in relative terms, if there ever is a point where I can help someone, the society we live in now is not conducive at the moment to living equal and one. We're walking a process to get to that point, but as we walk it, we have to be careful in our living, careful in our everyday life, and, make sure you're cautious. That's common sense, but using vengefulness as a point of defense and protection is not necessary. And it's letting go of, the point of kind of suiting up and becoming this ego superior being to others, and, I'm going to come and seek revenge on you and get even if you try to mess with me. Letting go of that point of ego and trying to kind of overpower another, come to solutions based on common sense, based on compromise, and based on seeing the person the same way I see myself in my shoes, put myself in their shoes, and come to serious, for real solutions that will be best for both. Alright, thanks for listening. See you next time.